You've heard me talk about the importance of improv as a salesperson. If I could think to like the number one skill that I've learned over the years that helped me with selling more, with closing more, and with negotiating with anybody under any circumstance, it's the skill of being able to improvise as I talk to people. And it is a muscle. You might think that I'm good at it, or, oh, she's really good, they can think on top of their feet. And sure, a lot of us are born with natural abilities to do certain things that other people can't. Like, I can't really jump that high. It's unfair. There's only so much I can complain about, right? But when I was a little kid, I was introduced to something called improv classes. Now, if you watch Saturday Night Live or any sketch comedy, or if you just like people who are funny, most of them have come out of improv groups, right? There's famous ones all over the world. But what it teaches you more than anything is to be incredibly present in the moment and be able to go down any path with what you're talking about. So remember in one of the last chapters we talked about, as a great closer, you need to be able to listen to respond and not just listen to reply. That comes back in improv over and over and over again. So if someone says to me, actually, Ryan, I've decided I must have a pool, and they've never talked about pools ever, my response can't be, what? Pools? We didn't talk about pools. Now I'm on the defensive. Now it's weird. I don't know what you're talking about. No, my response is, pools are awesome. I love pools. Olympic pools, small pools. What kind of pools are we talking? What kind of pool do you want? Or a townhouse with a pool? Let's talk. And then I go into the funnel technique and everything else. One of the tropes, I guess, in improv is yes and. You're always saying yes and taking it to the next step. But you got to know which step you're trying to get to and what's the end game. Remember we talked about negotiating is like directing. You're the director in this negotiation. You know what the final scene is going to be. That final scene is a deal. You just don't necessarily know how you're going to get there yet. So you're going to map it out. You're going to know all the players, remember? So improv is a key muscle. One of the core tenets of improv is specificity. You can't talk vaguely. Someone can't say to you, all right, I'm on the moon, and that's the improv right now, and you say, no, or you say, okay, no. You got to be specific. I'm on the moon. I'm in a Mini Cooper. How did it get there? Okay, that gives me something to really think about, right? These games that are outlandish that you see people do in comedies and in actual improv teach you to be specific with your clients. How can you get specific with them so they're thinking specifically about what they actually want to do, what they actually want to buy, what they actually want to sell? I'm going to walk you through one of the improv exercises that I love to do here in this course, and you're going to see it in real time. And then I want you to think about it in your own life. Is there an improv group that you can go join, take classes, get uncomfortable? I would say, I don't even know you because you're on the other side of a screen somewhere in the world right now. But I will tell you that you are not living your life as a full person, present in the moment with your partner, with your family, with every client in front of you if you don't go through these exercises. This is the workout, really, for being an expert closer and negotiator. And here's another reason why improv is so important to really growing as an amazing closer and negotiator. There are no scripts. The scripts of the sales courses that you've taken or read about are from decades past. No situation is the same anymore. No negotiation is the same because you're going to be negotiating with someone in person and then it jumps to over the phone and then you're wrapping it up in TikTok DMs. The world is a different place now. Everyone is different. You're a local expert in a global marketplace. So here at Sell Like Sirhan, we do not believe in scripts because what happens when the other side goes off script? You freeze. You don't know what to do. Oh, if only they had stuck to the script, I would have closed that deal. Yeah, maybe in 1994. But today, we deal with situations, which for better and for worse, enable us to not have to use scripts, we use playbooks. And what you can learn from different improv situations are the playbooks needed to manage every type of situation that's going to be thrown your way. Later in the course, you're going to see me with real clients of mine using everything that I'm going to show you now to help them make decisions as they think about buying a really big apartment here in New York City, which is my personal market. And it's all in improv. And I have to be specific with them. Otherwise, they're not going to know what they want to buy in any way, shape, or form. And so I have to guide them without selling them. So in the next chapter, I've chosen an improv game to demonstrate specificity. I'll see you there.